What's going on, Lead Gen Beast? Matty Ice here from Leads for Locals, and have yet another super exciting update from Facebook. They are taking away yet more interest. So stick to the end because this is really important. This will likely impact your ads. I don't think this is going to be as impactful as, say, like the special ads category that they did or the IS-14 update. But this is something that we need to be aware of because you're probably running ads right now and you don't even know that they're going to be taking away these particular interests. I didn't until a client let me know when they were trying to type in the specific interest that I recommend and it's not there anymore. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? I'm literally using it right now. Sure enough, I go into my ad manager and this is what I see under detailed targeting. We are discontinuing certain detailed targeting options, as if they didn't do that enough with the special ad category. These options have been highlighted for you to review. You'll find alternatives, blah, blah, blah. So if you scroll down, you will see this little warning sign next to these particular interests that they are getting rid of. Now, what I will say is at least the ones that they're getting rid of in this particular ad set, because I run ads for a lot of different industries, but primarily for business loans. Um, they really aren't that big of interest. So for me personally and my clients, I haven't seen anything yet that's going to make a huge impact to where I come to the decision that, oh, we shouldn't be running Facebook ads anymore because we can't target who we want. That's really not the case. That's probably not going to be the case for you, but you do need to be aware of this because, like, if I hover over real estate entrepreneur, for example, 4.2 million, that's a pretty decent sized audience, but there's also others here that are 53 million. This, and this is what doesn't make sense with Facebook. This one right here, they're getting rid of real estate entrepreneur, which has 4.2 million people in it. Okay. And then, but here, right here, real estate investment club, this has 1 to 1.3 million. Why wouldn't you get rid of that one instead of real estate entrepreneur or both, right? So, and then we've scrolled down. These are some of the loan interests. These are some of the smaller ones, barely, not even 600,000, 892,000, 1 million. Like, these aren't big, large interests that are really going to make a difference. So I'm not too worried about it, at least in my industry. And if we click on learn more, we can see when this started. So it's January 22nd right now. This literally started a few days ago. Of course, there was no warning, no heads up, other than, I guess, unless you're in your ads manager every single day, then of course you would see this. I'm not, especially once my ads get running, I just let them go, okay, until I don't see the leads coming in. Started January 19th. We're removing some targeting options because they're either not widely used, which that makes sense. Maybe they're consolidating some of the interest. That's fine. Or because they relate to topics people may perceive as sensitive. We don't want to offend anybody. Targeting options referencing causes, organization, public figures regarding political affiliation, race, ethnic, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we get it. Freedom of speech is a terrible thing. We understand. Okay. So the point here is, guys, this is, when you're playing in somebody else's sandbox, you have to play by their rules. There's nothing we can do about this except adapt and adjust. So you're probably not going to find, well, I don't want to say that you won't find other interests because when you hover over these, it does give you suggestions. So if we hover over this interest, scroll down, we can actually check this box. I'm already using this interest, so I can't. You can see here, this one has almost 170 million. And we could, the interest is loan. We could technically combine installment loan, term loan, working capital. It's pretty much all the same thing. So I think that's part of what they're doing. The other thing that you might want to do, and I'll have a link in the description, it gives you 50% off. You won't see the discount until you get to the checkout page, but it's a really cool tool that I use. It's called Audiencer. And if you haven't used this before, this is a really cool Facebook interest tool that I've found additional interest that I didn't even know existed. All right, so let me just log in here really quick. And basically, you type in a particular interest, and it just brings up all of the available interests inside of Facebook. Now, I imagine that, uh, so because this is basically connected via API, I believe, to Facebook. So it's probably going to take well, hopefully it'll just be synced with Facebook's interest. So it might bring up interests that are going away, but I imagine that even when you type it into Facebook, it'll still let you know. But if we just go to quick search here, really quick, and then we type in loan for, all right, it's going to bring up all of these very similar interests for that particular keyword. So you want to type in a couple of different interest or potential interest keywords for your industry that would be relative or relevant to, I don't know what I was trying to say there, relevant to your audience. All right, we scroll down, and obviously this is kind of broad, but you just want to type these interests in, and then when you find one that you haven't used before, you just go into Facebook, type it in the ads manager. That's not Facebook. Type it into the ads manager here really quick and just see if it's available still, right? So that's really all we can do, guys, is try to find additional interest and adjust and adapt. I hope it doesn't impact your ads too bad. For me, it doesn't look like it's going to be terrible. It's already bad enough with special ads category, but so far from what I've seen, it's not the worst thing in the world. It just is what it is. So what do you guys think? Leave a comment down below, or any questions that you have, feedback, whatever. Please like the video if you found it helpful. Join the Facebook group. Check out all the links in the description, blah, blah, blah. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.